It's Thanksgiving, which can only mean one thing: football. And we have the Battle of Dubai between Xavier Cobb's first place Dubai Barracudas and Chris Wenzel's second place Dubai Stallions. This one was a thriller. The Stallions waste no time going to the air as Wenzel connects with Horn Pierre for the 37-yard pitch and catch for a touchdown. The ensuing extra point was no good, and the Stallions took an early 6-0 lead over the Barracudas. The Barracudas try to establish their powerful run game early as Ellison takes the carry here for a nice gain. However, a big red zone turnover shoots the Cudas in the foot as Cobb gets intercepted by Jamie Wilkerson for a big INT. Davion Miller here doing what he does best, running between the tackles for a nice gain for the Stallions. Here things get a little bit interesting as the Stallions try out the new wing tee on offense. They're having some troubles here in the backfield as a fumble gets recovered by Michael Hinge as a big turnover for the Barracudas. On the ensuing drive though, same story for the Barracudas as they can't find any luck in the red zone. Cobb here under pressure misses Solomon Jauda, and then on fourth down they go for the big field goal attempt. However, the muff snap stops them and the Stallions defense holds them to no points once again. Big play here by the Stallions. The next time the Cudas are on the attack, Cobb finds Anderson for the big gain in the back of the red zone. However, Cobb can't connect with Jauda, then overthrows in Anderson in the end zone right before the half. As the second half gets underway, Stallions defensive end Scott Sample comes up with a huge hit in the backfield for the loss. Stallions back on offense, and they do a little dink and dunk as Nicholson takes the Wenzel pass for a 27-yard gain. And at this point, you thought the Stallions would be on track for another touchdown, but the Barracudas defense holds strong as Stephon Kirsten and the gang hold the Stallions to no points in this red zone drive. At the start of the fourth quarter now, Wenzel finds his new favorite receiver, Horn Pierre, on the 15-yard, up and in for a touchdown. The ensuing conversion would be no good, and the Stallions would take a 12-0 lead late in the game. The Barracudas need a spark as Cobb scrambles, and he finds wide open Warsom for the first down. Then the offense will move to the grounded pound as Ellison takes the carry up the middle for a nice gain. Then he'll take one to the outside here and an inch closer to that goal line. With time running down on the clock, Cobb looks for the deep ball but just cannot connect with Anderson. Then on Cobb's final attempt, it gets batted away in the end zone, and it was a shutout here on Thanksgiving as the Stallions defeat the Barracudas 12-0.
I think we had a great game on defense, and the offense improved, and we controlled the ball. We didn't put a lot of points on the board, but we controlled the ball enough where we were able to win the football game.
Coach, where can you improve on the side of the football?
I think right now my biggest concern is my special teams, just making sure that my kickoff and kickoff return teams are ready. I think we needed to do a little bit better on kickoff today. But I think the offense is starting to gel like I want them to. Defense is really solid, and I need to get my special teams up to where I want them.
Which in the Battle of Dubai, you guys just came up short. Overall impression from the game?
Well, the Stallions played really tough defense. We couldn't get our offense up and running today like we wanted to. Hats off to them. They played great football. We weren't able to respond, and they got the win.
Coach, in the red zone, you guys really seem to struggle. How do you improve there?
I think it's just repping the plays, making sure that everybody understands their assignments and that they follow through and that they execute. We had some penalties that set us back when we were in the red zone, and this is something that we've been doing pretty consistently this year, shooting ourselves in the foot. So we got to clean that up, and we've all been talking about it. Now we actually have to go and do it.
And where do you go from here?
Well, we've got a month off the season. We've got a month-long break, so we're going to be getting together and doing some workouts during that time off. And then in January, we come back together, lace up the cleats, snap on the helmets, and get back to playing Barracuda football.
Thanks, Coach.